My son and I have gone into business together. We buy houses, renovate them right, and sell at a profit so we can invest in other properties.
Right now, we're juggling a country house on 5 acres of land with a barn and 2-car garage. And recently, we purchased a suburban house.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
That will transform into an updated, healthy home with a functional layout.
This feels way bigger.
Our third investment is a commercial residential property in the Thousand Islands. And lately, my dad has been growing very fond of it.
You see that place? I want to keep it. You see that place? I want to keep it.
My dad keeps throwing me these curveballs, as he has all my life.
I have waited for the worst time of the year. It's pretty much today. It's cold, it's snowy, and I still want to keep it.
You know how much money we just sunk into this place and you want to keep it?
I got this for a really sweet deal. You know, less than $600,000. Put another $500,000 into it, it's still worth well over $1 million. So not just opportunity to make rent on the residential suite, the commercial suite, and the outside. It's over budget.
Yeah.
Spent a fortune, but think about it. The boat slips will pull in about $40,000 a year. We get about $2,500 for downstairs, $2,000 a month for upstairs. Think of small business. This is a huge opportunity here.
You're not wrong. Okay, I get it. It's a long-term investment.
It's not just about the money. I mean, this is the Thousand Islands. I'd like to keep a foothold here. Think of the future. I could retire here.
Yeah.
I could work here. I could live here. I could play here. And when I go, you can do the same things here. What do we work for?
Listen, now you're speaking my language. I get it. This means that you actually might retire and enjoy your life, then I'm for keeping it. At the end of the day, it's really a positive move.
It's a win-win for everyone, including the next generation.
Now, can we go back in the warmth? It is really cold.
All right, fine. Wimp.
With the decision made to keep the river house, the pressure's on to complete the build so we can find renters and have some money coming in. We also need to get back to the suburban house where drywall is starting to go up, and my dad is meeting with Kristen to discuss updating the exterior brick by staining it.
I don't think too many people know you can stain your brick, which is actually different than painting your brick. When you paint, it will coat the brick, and then eventually moisture's gonna get in, it's gonna peel, it's gonna flake. Staining brick is a different process, isn't it?
Exactly. It's designed to actually sink right into the brick, where it literally crystallizes. That allows the brick to continue to breathe. So by never trapping moisture, it's never gonna crack and peel and eventually fail like a paint would.
What about fading?
It won't fade because it's UV resistant, because it's all inorganic pigment.
Environmentally friendly.
It's all natural mineral products. So we can definitely stain this.
It's a financial smart move. You can recreate a whole new look, new windows, new trim, new soffit, new fascia, put it all together with a new stained brick. I'm trying to turn it into a richer look to complement what we're achieving. I want this to be the one that's gonna stand out. When everyone drives by, they're gonna go, look at that house. I need to see it. So if the outside's beautiful, wait till they see the inside. To stain the entire exterior of this house will cost $12,000 to $15,000. That is money well spent to update this tired facade and attract home buyers. After looking at a few color options, I'm a fan of the deep earth. The brown tone will bring a warm richness to the exterior. I'm sold. It's still too cold to stain the brick, but the deep earth color has been chosen, and that's one more necessary decision made.
Recently, our BFF, Sarah Richardson, dropped by the country house, where she gave us some tips on tile choices for our second floor bathroom off the master bedroom.
Now, here's our tile choices for the shower walls, the floor, and the vanity countertop. We've narrowed it down to the light tones, dark tones, and wood tones.
I don't love the idea of either of these fake wood things.
Thank you.
I don't like anything that's supposed to look like something else and isn't what it is.
Interesting
Just be
point.
who you are.
I like that.
I'm taking these out.
Okay, so with the wood tones out of the mix, it's light versus dark.
What's the end goal here of what you're trying to sell, right? Like, who gets to wake up and shower looking out at this view?
I don't.
This is awesome. This is about invigorating and inspiring and starting the day like, yes. And I don't want to be in a dark bathroom for that.
Yeah.
I want it to be light and bright and awesome and
So no
let's
black.
get going. Not for me. This is a spa bathroom that you're creating. Luxury tends to feel a little lighter.
I freaking love it because to me it's just a big ass shower stall.
Yeah.
It sounds so exotic. I get it. It's the spa.
It's a spa.
Now to figure out the right tiles for the shower walls.
I am a fan of this nice pale gray bar. I would not stack it. I think it's too modern. You can put it in a really great herringbone.
Right. Now that's countertop.
I would do this and this. But this flooring don't go together.
They don't go together.
So I'm sending you back to the drawing board for floor tile.
Ooh.
These don't go together.
They don't go together.
So I'm sending you back to the drawing board for floor tile.
Ooh.
The view is the star, so I'd go with a natural stone on the floor. Do something that's more solid, just simple.
So that now makes me look at it and go, okay, it doesn't have to have accents or craziness in it. It's simple. I'm glad you came here because you're actually opening my own imagination.
So just keep in mind that at the end of this, likely there will be both a masculine and a feminine voice coming into this house.
Yes.
Just make sure they're both represented. Don't leave her out of the conversation. It's her kitchen. It's not your kitchen. It's her bathroom.
Who are we selling to?
Yeah, sometimes we forget that.
Big thanks.
My pleasure.
While it's back to the drawing board with our tile selections, I need to head right back to the river house as we're getting very close to the kitchen install and there's lots to do. Not to mention we've had a crap load of snow, all the drywall's up now, the hardwood's going in, the fireplace is in. The siding has been problematic with all the ice, with all the snow, rain. It's just been hard getting not only my guys out there, but getting it done. It has taken more than 2 months now for the siding. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a huge job. Who am I kidding? It was supposed to be done by now, but you know what? It takes what it takes to make it right. We're on the finishing stages. I'm feeling good about that. When I get out there, I'll be meeting with Mark, see where we're at, see if there's any problems. Alrighty. So all drywall's up. We're just finishing the last coats of plaster. Walking upstairs, seeing Mark and saying, what a difference from downstairs to upstairs. This feels good. It's a nice 2-bedroom apartment. So prepping for the kitchen tomorrow is, I even like your beams. Used real wood.
Yeah, hemlock.
Just the way you did the wood and using the exposed nuts really looks good.
We use a lot of hemlock because it's pretty economical and the grain comes out way more than pine. You can see all the light spots, so it gives a lot more character than just having a piece of pine.
You love wood, don't you?
Yeah.
Even the detail in the cornering, I really like that. It almost looks like a pillar. Love the stone on the fireplace. He did a great job on that. You know what's funny is we've actually reduced the square footage upstairs 2 feet off of this wall because of the overhang at the beginning.
That's right.
But we were able to put in the scissor trusses and put in a cathedral ceiling, which gives us more height, which gives you the appearance it's even bigger than it was. There's one thing that hasn't changed, it's that view. And the view is everything. Look out the window, the river. In this case, it was ice, but it's there. It's the icing on the cake. The oatmeal on my oatmeal cookies. I mean, the raisins in my oatmeal cookies. You know what I mean. I'm always calm when I come here. While we wait for the kitchen to be delivered, Crystal does some last-minute calculations of the space. As the guys continue with the siding, Mark builds the gable over the back door. It's been a busy day. The next morning, the kitchen gets delivered. and my son arrives.
Our kitchen's here.
Bend with your knees.
Dude, we're squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. How's our height?
We're good?
Yep, good. So yeah, all we have is the fridge that's on that side.
Okay, so we'll probably get the base cabinets in today. Upper cabinets in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm more excited to see what you pick for furniture, final colors, your fluffing, which is the pillows.
Zhuzhing. Zhuzhing, yes.
Zhuzhing?
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't never heard that word.
It's a good one.
Good word. Crystal has really brought the natural beauty of the river and the outside into that house with all of the wood, the stone, the colors. She has nailed it.
I'm excited.
Really
I almost
excited.
don't want to see upstairs until you're completely done.
That's fine with me. I would love to do that.
I'm okay with that. Look at the time. I gotta go. Thank you. We'll see you when it's done.
Okay. Now, the goal is to keep my dad away from the residential space so Crystal and I can surprise him with the kitchen and the furnishings. We've got our work cut out for us.
We do.
We're in the bathroom in the commercial space, and we're about ready to put on our tile substrate. Substrate is the waterproof membrane that's being placed beneath the tile in the bathroom. Bathrooms are breeding grounds for mold. So the best way to prevent that is to put a substrate on that won't mold. One of the wonderful things about working with this tile substrate is it's super light and it's waterproof. So I don't have to go through the steps of a concrete board, then a waterproof skin. It's all in one. A tile setter can install it, waterproof it, and lay tile on the same day. Once it is tiled, it is as strong as concrete.
Now, what you don't want to do is put your buddy behind the wall.
Very common mistake that a lot of people do is put their buddies behind the wall. And because I already have all of my grid lines on this board, on this tile substrate, I don't have to get out my chalk line. I just get out my tape measure, follow the grid lines, cut it, install it. The tile substrate is up. We are putting these strips of waterproof membrane, and these are going to cover any areas that have screws or where the board meets. That's waterproof. Now we're meeting with Tanya to pick cabinets and equipment for the commercial space.
This is for, honestly, think of small engine repair. Think of ATVs, think of skidoos. Engine repair shop.
Repair.
So maybe, you know, like a tall cabinet on that wall over there with a small bench, possibly a long cabinet along that wall right there.
What we
Lots
want
of
is a
storage.
lot of storage.
There's also a lot of custom work that we could do really to fit this space. For example, something like this.
That's sweet.
You could actually take it and move the entire storage unit throughout the shop.
It's a mobile shop.
You know what that is? That's slick.
Oh, he likes saying, he's copying me now.
Slick.
That is super slick.
That is super slick.
I changed it a
You
bit.
changed it. You one-up me.
Color options are endless depending on what you're thinking for the space. Totally customizable.
Well, okay, on the count of three, we say the color we're thinking of, okay? 1, 2,
3. That is super slick.
Color options are endless. Totally customizable.
Okay, on the count of three, we say the color we're thinking of, okay? 1, 2,
3.
blue. That's amazing.
It's pretty
So
good.
we're gonna go with red?
Yeah, yellow it is.
You can have your river blue.
No, that's
That.
nice.
This is going to be one of the sweetest commercial spaces that I have ever seen.
I'm excited.
A while ago, the boys and I took a trip to Chisholm Lumber Mill to pick up some live edge pine slabs. Ready? We planned to build an L-shaped counter in the back room of the commercial space that could be used for retail or rentals. Today, we're building the cabinets to fit under the counter.
So we're finally able to use these live edge slabs.
The desk's gonna come from over here. Yep.
So I'm leaning on it. 42
Wrap
inches.
around, and then step down over here.
That's right.
Okay. You know what I think we should do? Is I think we test this out. Yeah.
I remember loading these on the trailer.
Oh yeah, super light. Oh, that is sweet.
The more we sand it, the more it's gonna go white and you're gonna lose some of this look and character.
I like a smooth finish personally, however, this space isn't for me. So I think the rough look's gonna look really good. There we go. While we continue sanding and putting the cabinets in place, I check out progress in the hallway of the commercial space. Wow, this is looking great, man. I love this slotted wall. It looks clean, but it's very versatile, right? So for whoever's renting this space out, they can use it to hang their tools off.
It works great that way. There's all kinds of accessories to suit whatever you're trying to hang on the wall. Nice. And it holds 75 pounds per square foot.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out and helping us out. After sanding the wood slab and assembling the cabinets, we finish with a pine wood exterior along the base before we place the counter for installation. So Mark, we've been kind of back and forth on what we were gonna do with this pine live edge slab. Now we talked about epoxy, we've talked about oil, and we've decided we're going to go with an oil. Oil finish is very natural looking. The epoxy takes away from that natural look a bit more. It is more durable, but it almost looks like there's a piece of glass on top of the wood.
Pretty good.
Oh, it works. Works quick. It smells so good.
This looks beautiful, man.
Really like this. It's subtle, but it brings out that grain. It really pops. The oil gives it that wood look. It keeps it natural. I'm really happy that we removed the bark from the live edge for a few reasons. One being that people's clothes won't get caught on it. Two, the bark's not gonna fall off over time and create mess. This looks beautiful. We need to head back home, but not without a quick trip to Mark and Crystal's home.
Okay, guys, just grab one of these.
To test out a luge track they've built in their backyard.
Everyone who comes to the house has to try the luge track.
Okay. So that means you're going?
I'm not a loser.
The heavier we are, the faster it is, so we should probably triple up.
Triple up.
You gotta sit in my saucer.
What? Oh.
So I said,
Whoa.
No, you sit in Robbie's saucer, and your feet have to be in your saucer.
Oh! Oh, man!
So I'll tell you guys the same thing I tell the kids. You gotta keep your boots inside the saucer.
this is gonna be awesome.
That was a good one.
That was good.
Loser!
What you say?
Something about we did amazing and he's proud of all of us.
You want to see? Okay.
It's time to leave the snow behind and head home. There has been a lot going on at the Suburban House since we were last there. Drywall is done, and there are a lot of trades here. So, it's time for a little check-in. Robbie? Beautiful. We got new garage doors. Getting rid of those railings. Beautiful mold-resistant drywall. We have our waterproofing in. This is looking good. Tom, Ron? Hey. How the windows coming? Oh, they're coming out. All right. And we're demoing the deck today. Beautiful day for some construction. This deck was in very rough shape, mostly because it was built so poorly. There were many problems. One being that there was a lot of rot. Another being that the railings were not properly tied into structure. So there was risk of falling through the railings, which is not good. Look at that rot. It's gonna be structurally sound. The railings are going to be properly done so that you're not gonna fall through them, and it's all gonna be one level and nice and big for this big, beautiful suburban house. As we're nearing the end of the workday, we learn Robbie has brought some hockey sticks to site, hoping for a little basement pickup game. First rule. There is no talking about basement hockey outside of basement hockey.
Especially to your dad.
Especially to my dad. Hey. Oh!
I got defense, Mike. Oh, save it. Oh, it's in. Oh, no.
That's it. Oh. It's been a good game so far, but I think it's challenge time. I think the winner gets to go home while the loser finishes the deck demolition.
Top right.
So in the bucket?
In the bucket.
Ooh.
Top right.
Bucket. Top bucket.
Oh!
Crazy.
What?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
You can decide if you're gonna help me or go home.
I'm going home.
Lost.
We always strive to build a healthy home that is structurally sound and energy efficient. But despite our best efforts, there is still as much as 30% air leakage through cracks and holes. This costs homeowners more money to heat and cool their houses. Old houses leak. Cable, pipelines, they drill a hole in the house.
Hang a picture.
And all we do is keep adding more things, creating more air leakage.
Right. A system has been developed that sprays a mist product that actually seals most of the cracks and holes in your home, making it airtight. Spray emitters are placed throughout the home. A truck contains a compressor and generator to power the system and deliver the air.
The product is pumped into the house, heating it and increasing humidity. That'll help build pressure, which causes the house to leak. The mist will be drawn to those leaks and immediately changes to a caulking-like product that fills the holes and seals the home.
We're covering all places that we don't want to seal, like vents, electrical outlets, and the windows.
Let's mist the home and do a test afterwards, and we'll prove we sealed the home.
I like that.
So right now, we are sealing. This system will give us a live reading every 90 seconds, plotting the amount of leakage in the house. Right now, you're at 355 square inches of leaks.
That's a lot of leakage.
Yeah. A lot of leakage.
We sprayed a product into the Suburban home that will seal almost all the cracks and holes where there is air leakage.
Right now, you're at 355 square inches of leaks.
That's a lot of leakage.
Yeah. A lot of leaks.
As this graph goes down, that just means that the house is getting more airtight.
Correct.
It's sealing the holes.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Yeah. It'll continue dropping.
This is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
After 2 hours, the mist has sealed 97% of the cracks and holes, making this a very energy-efficient home.
And every single month, I'm going to save.
That's right.
Well, I mean, the next homeowners are going to save on their energy bills. Sometimes I forget it's not for me.
After several months of making the trip to the river house in the Thousand Islands, and despite a lingering chill, the ice has melted away, hinting at a spring to come. We're down to the finishing stages for the interior spaces at this live, work, play property.
I made a promise to Crystal. I made a promise to my son. I won't go upstairs. I will wait. I do like surprises. I feel good about the surprises. I will not walk upstairs until it's 100% done.
We have a lot of work to do. I know we have to get this done. Although it doesn't feel like spring, it is spring. One of the most important tasks left to do is in the commercial space. We need to apply a coating to our epoxy floor to protect it. This workshop will probably have heavy equipment and potential oil spills, so the floor needs to be durable. Right now, we are in the commercial space putting down the epoxy, and what we have to do is apply flakes once the base coat is still wet. floor flakes are small chips that provide a slip-resistant, textured finish to epoxy flooring. We like the flakes because it's flexible, it's strong, it's very appealing. It breaks up the epoxy finish as well. And I think it's gonna look perfect in this commercial space. Now, to choose the flake color.
The cabinets going in are blue, so maybe we could play off that.
There's a lot of blue in the sapphire. That one's really nice.
If we go with the sapphire, it's a lot harder to see if you're gonna get a scuff because of all the different colors and textures.
Having a floor that if you spill oil on, if you spill anything on, just to be able to wipe up and not have it affect the finish of the floor is really important. Sapphire it is.
Do we get to flake?
Oh, we're gonna flake.
Awesome. Spikies.
The last thing we want to do while we're putting in the flakes is grab all of that base coat onto our shoes. So we have spikes on our feet. It makes it easier to walk on and it doesn't leave a mess.
Oh, you got the bucket holding style.
It's like feeding chickens, all right?
All right.
The trick is you don't want to clump it, so you don't want to just drop it, but you grab it, you get in there and you kind of toss it.
Wow.
And you're better to overflake than not flake enough, as long as you're not clumping it.
These chickens are hungry.
No, Robbie, you're feeding the chickens too much.
No, you can never feed them too much. They're growing chickens. I'm gonna go with the sprinkle of seasoning.
You can go sprinkle of seasoning, okay?
I'm just rolling dice.
Robbie, you're not getting it.
Double sevens, perfect.
You can see the glimmer of the base coat shining through.
If you can see that, you're not doing enough. This is a lot of fun.
See any spots?
I'm all flaked out.
This looks fantastic. Once the base coat's dry, we'll sweep it up. They'll put the top coat on, and then it's ready for work. Missed a spot, though. Don't want to leave any. Okay, all right. We stay out of the commercial space and concentrate on some exterior work and the residential unit. The boys and I head to a local antique market in search of a hidden gem or two to add to the residential space. Bring a little old to the new. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at the tools on that back wall. Oh.
That is pretty sweet.
Could be cool, like over a door or something.
I like it. I like it.
So I'm thinking for now, we get the propeller.
Yep.
And we get 2 oars for a new space. Bring a little character to it.
Yeah.
Shall we check out?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, so we'll take these and the stuff we broke on the way out.
While we are picking up a few items, it's our local contractor's wife, Crystal, who has been designing the residential space, while our buddy Frank has been doing the electrical work. I love that we have this cathedral ceiling. We have so much height in here now that allows us to put a beautiful fan in.
We actually chose this particular fan to kind of make it still an urban feel, really clean lines. So I think it's going to work well. We just want to make sure that it fits properly in the space. So I'm really excited to see it up.
Yeah.
We've supported it properly?
Yep. You want to make sure that the mounting plate is well anchored.
The wire never goes where you want it to. Think it doesn't come off? It's not gonna fit in that box. Nope.
We're installing a ceiling fan at the residential space in the River House.
Nope. It's not gonna fit in that box.
But the fan's just not fitting. Here I am standing around. Because of the weight of the fan, this is a 2-man job.
Do me a favor, push up. Is there any wires that are out?
Not on my side.
Okay, what's the matter? You sound like you're out of breath.
This thing is totally easy. Feels like I'm not even lifting anything.
Junior, what would I do without you? Do the honors and make sure this spins.
Yeah. Is it on? Oh, here.
Yay!
That really completes the room. I'm a huge fan.
Me too.
Now that the flaking is dried in the commercial space, the cabinets start to arrive. Meanwhile, in the residential space, the rails are going on the deck facing the water. We had talked about going with a glass railing on the deck. However, we're right off the river. There's a lot of bugs here. You'd be constantly cleaning this glass railing. We've decided to go with a black picket railing instead because it's a lot easier to clean, a lot less maintenance, and it adds a lot of character and will look great against the river. It's not like the black pickets will block the view of the river. If anything, it adds a little bit more to the view. I know the entire crew is going to be working late tonight, so my dad and I decide to pick up pizza for everyone.
Mike, there's your pizza.
Ladies first.
What?
You're very welcome. So we're doing it?
This one's there.
Here's a contractor special. You take your 2 slices of pizza, you fold it over, and then when you bite into it, you don't burn your mouth, especially the roof of your mouth. That was really good.
After a quick dinner, the boys and I helped Mark install the custom rails that he designed and built himself.
There we go.
I love the paint. What is that?
Just a can of aerosol textured paint. You guys remember when we're welding, you get all these little pimples that splatter when anytime metal's not perfectly clean. So instead of having to grind all the metal, we just spray texture, and then once that's dry, then we spray whatever finish color you want.
I love it. I love the textured look to it. I think that adds a lot of character.
Over at the commercial space, for some reason, Crystal has asked my dad to help with the flower arrangements for the residential unit.
Bull. You want me to do this because you don't want me to go upstairs. You're trying to keep me distracted.
That might be a little bit true.
So you want me to make an arrangement?
I just want something that will be vibrant in the space.
I'm feeling a competition happening here. You're gonna make one, I'm gonna make one, and then we'll do survey says.
Perfect.
So I want this one, I want this one.
You already have a plan?
I actually do. Let's just start randomly throwing it in.
Okay, you could do that.
And perfecting it afterwards.
Okay.
I think I got a bit of a green thumb.
I like to keep kind of with the same color theme myself.
If I were to call this anything, I would call it the Mike Delight.
It is delightful.
We did a little bit of a competition here. I'm just curious as to which one you like better.
Let me see, like, I have to really...
Take time and smell the roses.
If you were to buy one, which
Right.
one would you buy to
Yeah.
take home?
I am gonna have to go with that one.
That is mine.
I feel like he called it off the bat.
Crystal, yours is very nice as well.
But liked it a touch fuller.
I'll keep that in mind for next arrangement that I do.
You know what I think would be a good idea? On your boat, you have a little floral area, and then if you get stressed out, you're like, I'm gonna go put together a flower arrangement to really just blow off some steam.
No.
I love all the coloring in this one. The placement of the green here, Dad, you missed your calling.
$32.95.
I just gonna go grab my wallet, and I'm gonna come back and ring this up with you, sir.
He won't be back.
No.
From flowers to furniture, we're ready to add the final touches to this river house.
It's on. It's in. Perfect. Look at that.
So what do you think?
Doesn't this Wayfair stuff look great?
It does. I think this is a beautiful sectional.
I love it. I'm so excited to get started. Can you guys help me?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
All right. All right.
You like it?
I really do. Good job, guys.
Thank you. It's almost reveal day, and the weather is, of course, cooperating. It wouldn't be fitting if we didn't have some rain today, as I remember way back to demo day when it all began.
More rain. You gotta be kidding me. This is insane weather.
We've come full circle.
We have one hell of a cleanup down here. We gotta wash the floors. We still have to clean down all the cabinets, the windows. The back floor's gotta be cleaned.
The key to wrapping all this up is to get you out of here.
You gotta work on the upstairs.
I can leave, and I will come back in here, and I'm not gonna believe how beautiful
Oh
this
my
is.
God, that's what you're... I know you. And you want to be able to eat off every surface. I know you're gonna see any little speck of dust. So it's gonna be a late night. So that when you come in tomorrow, like, oh, wow, that's so clean. You did such a good job, Mike. Nothing.
I will see you in the morning.
We gotta get back to it. Break. It's getting late. We have people in the commercial space. We have people up in the residential space cleaning, getting it ready. We have to get it done.
We have paint touch-ups. We have paint touch-ups, there's paint touch-ups, and there's a ton of paint touch-ups. Been married 16 years now. I've had 5 kids. I can finally say we're ready to reveal the river house.
I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. We know we still have to address the outside.
Now that the weather's getting a little bit better, we'll be able to finish the exterior soon.
By really going forward with the inside allows the opportunity to bring in a renter, which I'm now looking for.
First stop, the potential retail area of the commercial space.
Oh, baby. Function of this space is pretty simple. It's on the water side. People can come in, rent a pontoon boat, a fishing boat.
Right.
Gives opportunity for the renter to display items.
It's a retail side.
Retail side, very good.
Let's go check out the shop space.
Oh, even this.
This is very nice.
I even love the bathroom.
Do you remember how this looked before?
Shower stall gives the options.
This is probably the nicest bathroom I've ever seen in a commercial space.
Fire door, very smart. Mark.
What do you think?
Sexy is the word.
Do you remember how rough this looked before? I remember walking through the space thinking, what in the heck did we just buy? I absolutely love these cabinets.
Like, look at the lift, it's perfect. For anything, an ATV, a motorcycle. Well, I had choices. I could make it an art studio, I could have done anything, but the area says water. And that makes sense to me to drive in the direction for a mechanic, someone that loves to work on boats, motors. Raising the height of the garage here, and even to the point of all the windows being high up so no one can see in, yet we're allowing great, beautiful
natural light.
Natural light. This is just perfect. Great job, seriously.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm ecstatic. I'm excited. This is me being excited.
You want to see him excited?
This is nice.
That's him excited. That's it. That's it. That's all you get. Wait till you see what Crystal has done upstairs.
I have not seen the residential space upstairs. I have not walked in. I have not cheated. I don't want to.
Welcome.
Thank you, Crystal.
Oh, I'm so excited for this day.
It's warm, it's comfortable, and this is the perfect entrance. It's the mudroom.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, I'm excited to see upstairs.
Let's go.
I'm ready. Really excited to see the inside. Bringing in a designer that I've never done before and relying on someone else to put the icing on the cake instead of me. This is like ridiculously beautiful. Wow, look at.
This is why having a designer is so important. And it's all in the details. It's the pillows on the couch.
Yes.
The throws, the pictures, the plants, everything that just brings this space together.
I feel like we nailed the original thought of this urban and zen feel. It's comfortable, it's cozy. We really wanted to bring the water in. Lots of pops of like blue and little details like the pulley systems and the propellers and things like that that just accentuate but doesn't have to overdo.
The little things, not hiding the sliding doors and the view outside, but complementing it with the curtains. The fireplace is stunning. Little desk in the corner. That's one hell of a funky fan. It's perfectly done.
Yeah.
Achieved.
You absolutely killed it.
What I'm really getting bothered by now is that somebody's gonna rent this place. This is all wrong. I really want to see the bedrooms first.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, save the
Sounds
best
good.
for last.
Wow.
I love the tile choice, Crystal.
Nice tub, nice tile on the floor, herringbone pattern.
Yep. And what do you guys think of the craftsman trim on all the windows?
I love it.
It's warm. It's comfortable.
Excellent.
Oh, I kind of like this.
So this is the spare room. Just wanted something that was relaxed and welcoming.
I love the design of the space. It's very neutral, very safe for potential renters.
Very nice. Very nice.
Move to the master.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous.
The tray ceiling with the pot lights obviously has this amazing kind of extension in height of the ceiling.
Very well done.
Good.
Very well done.
And then the master bathroom. Oh, wow.
It's clean looking. I even like the floating vanity.
I know you're not a fan.
Visually, it looks really good. You didn't do too big of a bowl, so
Right.
it's not overwhelming, and it is easy to clean around, so
Yes.
I like it. Even comes with a bathrobe.
Yeah, this is literally meant for you.
I am so not renting this
We
place.
have to.
I'd like to believe that if I'm feeling it, a tenant will feel it. Oh, come on. I mean, even the laundry room is awesome. I'm not renting it. Initially, my eyes go to the water.
We use those really large windows. Obviously, we didn't want to obstruct any of the view as much as possible.
This is a very open, very usable kitchen.
The way you guys switch the direction of the hardwood flooring creates a nice threshold.
It can still flow, but you've actually created almost like an entrance into another area.
Exactly.
The entertaining area. So having the dining room on this side, having the stove here with the big island allows you to put food on top, people sitting at the bench. Everything ties in so well. Bringing in someone that has more talent than me is very clear here. The 12-foot door just so works.
No.
This is making me all warm and fuzzy inside. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm excited. I am humbled. Of course, I was a little bit humbled by this because it just goes to show that even as the tough guy that I am, it's like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to bring in a designer. Well, you know, I open up and say, why not? Let's give it a try. You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know we're still not complete. I know we still have to finish the exterior. However, we've come so far. Our partnership between my dad and I have grown a lot.
This wonderful journey of coming out to the Thousand Islands has been an overwhelming gift for me.
It's kind of sad to see this part of the chapter end.
Next time on Homes and Homes, we're just going to lay this randomly.
Trust me, it's gonna look great. I have never done a pour this big. Ready?
Where's the paperwork that goes with the safe?
I don't know.
These must match.
Just trust me.
I'm not feeling well.
Oh, yeah.
Today is a really big day. The Suburban House is ready.
Master bedroom.
Now we're talking.
Hold on tighter. Hold on tighter. Big waves. Holy.
Safety doesn't take a day off.
Relax. Boom. What?
Is this weird?
What, that you're wearing a size too small? No.
Oh.